Hey guys, and welcome to another video. So before the video begins, I just first want to thank you guys for supporting the channel, watching. Some people have been sending questions through the email. My email is always in the link below. So I just want to say this just to make sure that if you guys have any questions, please email me, and then I'll make a video about it or answer you directly. However, whatever the case, whatever format that you want it. But it just means a lot. And again, thanks for watching the video and please enjoy. Hey guys, and welcome to another video. So kind of like my last video, because everybody is basically quarantined, and I gave some advice in terms of what I would recommend people to do. um, being quarantined, pretty much being inside the whole time for the next few weeks, months, however long that this is going to last. So, going on YouTube and, seeing other videos, naturally, a lot of people are like, okay, well, what am I supposed to do for dating? Or, how do I meet girls? Okay, obviously, if we can't meet people in real life, outside, going online's the way to go. Tactics, recommendations, blah blah blah. Well, that's all good. Good advice. Do what you want. My personal opinion, and I have other videos. Obviously, I'm dating. I'm single. I love to date. Have a good time. For all means and purposes. But I would suggest, like, if you really want to make the most use of your time, I would recommend maybe taking a step back from dating and really focus, kind of like what I mentioned in my previous video. I would recommend just working on yourself, and the details can be found. I'll leave a link below in the video that I made. Basically, focusing on yourself, kind of taking a step back and kind of re-examining your life. Is it going in the direction that you want it to go to? If not, what are some of the changes? So that's why I would recommend, don't spend all your time laying on the couch, swiping left and right, DMing. You can spend a little bit of time, but that shouldn't be your main goal. Like, your main goal shouldn't be, okay, how do I you know get this girl's number or try to get her out on a date. It should be more like, okay, am I in the career that I want to be in? Am I in the location that I want to be in? If not, what are some of the steps I can take once all this is hopefully lifted here in the near future? Those are the type of questions that you should be asking yourself. Not so much, how can I still get girls' numbers? Now, let's assuming that like, if you have everything else in order and you're happy with your life, that's fine. But most guys probably do not, because even with before all this stuff, most guys spend all their time, chasing girls and stuff like that. Then they kind of wonder why maybe their life is not where it's supposed to be. And that doesn't mean that's not solely because they've been chasing girls. But to be honest, as a guy, we know that, yeah, dating overall can be time consuming, both for the guy and for the girl. And sometimes, in order to, make time and work on other parts of your life, sometimes that means that you may have to put dating aside for both, guys and girls. That's just the reality. I mean, it's not saying it's bad or anything. That's just, yeah, dating takes time. It takes time to meet people. It takes time to date. Then you have to, do some investing in terms of having the money, going out even for a few drinks. If you go on multiple dates a week, a month, it does add up. So who knows how long this quarantine is going to last? But do what you want. But I would suggest that, like, look, get your life, make sure that it's going to where you want it to be, and then once it is, then you can start worrying about girls and start dating. But if it's not, then this is absolutely the best time to start planning. you know Both planning, assuming everybody has a laptop, start getting to work on whatever you need to do to accomplish your goal or goals, whatever the case may be. So everybody's going to be at home for the most part. You know, there's no excuse now in saying that you don't have the time. So yes, you can still put a little bit of time aside to do what you want on the dating apps. And I would also suggest that that's also really not the best way to meet girls. I suggest meeting girls out in real life, but obviously now it's kind of hard. So if you really need to, then the best way is to do the online dating. But I think that it's better use of your time, energy, and resources to be directing that towards your overall goals. Hopefully, everybody watching has some sort of ambition. That's the point in order to live like a great life, is to hopefully have some ambition, have some goals, and then everything else will come through. So like I said, there's all these videos that I'm coming across, like how to still get girls, what to text them, where I would say don't worry about that. Now more than ever, if you need it, this is the time to start planning. So once the quarantine is lifted, you're basically going to have a head start comparing to everybody else, and you know what to do. You're not going to come out all lost and everything. No, this is a great time to buckle down. Yes, there's still a lot of downtime, but this is where, that discipline factor comes in. So basically, like, don't have the TV on the whole time. Don't be distracted by social media. It's very hard, but then again, other people can do it, so can you. And this is where that discipline is going to be built in. So utilize this time, at least during the morning, afternoon, then evening, do what you want. I would also throw in reading some books. Don't be watching TV, Netflix, Amazon Prime the whole time. But again, do what you want. But I just recommend make the most out of your time, because again, looking at a broader picture, time is really the most valuable asset that we all have, and make sure not you don't waste it, and you spend a majority of it working towards your goals. So for now, for this quarantine, I would suggest maybe to not worry about dating so much, and to focus on what needs to get done, so that when all this is lifted, you already have a clear schedule plan ahead, and you're going to come out running, and you're going to be in a lot better position, and also mentally as well, comparing to a lot of other people who are probably just, I don't want to guess, but a lot of people, if I had to guess, are just hanging around, watching TV, movies, surfing the web all day. Not to say that's fine for a little bit, but you can bet that a lot of people are probably spending their whole time on it, and they're kind of neglecting what they still need to do to achieve whatever it is that they want in life. So, guys, with that, I hope the quarantine life is going all right. I know it's a tough situation for a lot of people, everyone's included. So, again, just be positive, be disciplined, and, you'll get through it. Everybody will get through it. Hopefully, at the end, at the other side, everybody will be stronger, and they'll know what they want with more, clear head. So guys, with that, thank you so much for watching this video. Stay safe, and I'll talk to you in the next one.